Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 22, blue.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
For that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
From the 28, it's second and 5.
Let's go now. Strike, 52, blue. Stand, put, stand.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Red, green. Red, green, jack.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Following the penalty, it's first and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Shot, 60 red. 60 red. Huge, yellow. Blaster, 6. Slide blue. Hut.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
22 meters.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36.
50, green. Spike, 60. Hut.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's first and 5.
Set. Go. 45. White. Go.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Number 7. Set.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
52. Ready?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Here we go. Set. 43 rail. Ready.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
At the 9-yard line.
Set. 10 black. Shot. 17. 52 blaster. Hut.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
43. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Field black. Red, yellow. Black, red. Set.
Now back to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Rams 7, Bills 0.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Alert!
Allen. And that is incomplete. Try to get that pass to Khalil Shakir, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They run again on first down. Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. To Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Right, 32. 6, mega, huge, yellow. 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
60 red. 60.
They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ready, ready.
A gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
45, white.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 10, black. Set, hut.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Rams on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On play action, they'll throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Regular. Alert!
Back to throw. Allen. And it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. 10.
Back to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll audible to something else. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready. Yellow blue. Let's go. It's black ultra. Blue, yellow. Green jack. Cut.
2nd and 11. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Cut.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
6. Mega. Rail, yellow.
He'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Ready.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
22 meters. Let's go now. Red 38.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Blue striker. Mega.
They'll look to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
To kick off.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
We'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. On play action, Allen. And this is Cook with the ground. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They run it again with Cook. They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Black shot. Yellow, go. Hey, blue.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yellow, 43. Cross, hey. Red. Black ultra.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43.
48-yard gain. First down, Rams.
Green Jack. Watch it. 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And his throw here is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. The 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Carr. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Rams' 13-yard line.
To the air, Allen. This is caught. Touchdown! Keon Coleman from 13 yards out. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
28, Rams 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finding Williams on the check down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Rams. 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At their 49-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So the drive will indeed continue. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw again. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Yeah, they'll shift things around. Back to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Watch out, man. 52. Black shot. Blue striker.
In motion, the tight end.
Cut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Down. Green jack. Black. 95.
Now back to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to flip.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Bills get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Rams 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go, 10 cycles, 32.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Black 40. Blue striker. Smash, red. Cut.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They're going to look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
It's 2nd down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Black shot. Set, hut. Red, rail, yellow. Yellow.
In motion goes the tight end.
Set.
Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Black ultra. Hey, green. Set, hut.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 42. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line.
White. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
52, ready.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
319.
Here's Allen to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's able to get it to Coleman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Allen going to run with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Half 10. 180! Middle. Hey, tight. It's out!
Throwing now is Allen. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Quick throw complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Bass now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Bills 42, Rams 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here we go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Green Jack. Right.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one stop closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
10 black.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Black Ultra. Black Chop. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
First First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now they'll change things up.
Ready, ready. 50, green. 6, mega. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Red. Set, hut. 45. Light blue. Blue striker. Set, hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43. Claws red. White, white. Ready.
They'll look to throw again.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Ready. 52 blue, green jack. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here. And my goodness, another interception. Hook made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard.
And he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Is a safety.
So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Chidobe Awuzie. It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Rams.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Black shot. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Well, this was a blowout supported by